That perhaps is the first electrical issue of this motorcycle, or I might say the first ever issue of this motorcycle that I'm facing. And of course, I won't be getting a warranty on that. I don't know whether that is even covered under warranty or not, but even if it is, I won't be getting it since So hello and a very good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to another evening vlog, evening motor vlog to be precise. How is everyone? I hope each one of you are doing absolutely fine, working hard in your own life, and of course enjoying life. Well, today I am just out with the CB, as you could see, for a casual short ride around the city. It's been raining continuously for the last 2-3 days in Kolkata. Was unable to go out for riding the motorcycle, but today since morning the weather has settled down and it's quite pleasant, so I thought why not go for an evening ride. And yeah, I do have a couple of things to inform, share, and at the same time discuss with you all. That is, firstly, there's a sad news. That is the hazard button has stopped working. I mean to say, it's not getting on. I mean, there's a jotter function which operates over here. When you press once, it stays down, and when you press again, it retracts and come to its off position. So it is not holding. If I keep it pressed, then the hazard is working. The moment I leave the button, it's going off. So basically, the jotter mechanism inside has gone kaput. So well, that perhaps is the first electrical issue of this motorcycle, or I might say the first ever issue of this motorcycle that I'm facing. And of course, I did try to dismantle the whole thing to see what's wrong inside, and then if possible to rectify it, if at all it is rectifiable. But very sorry to say that it's a complete sealed unit which is inside. I mean, of course, there are two Phillips head inside through which you could take out that particular micro button. I mean, that gray color button, it comes out, but that itself, the mechanism is inside that button, so that itself cannot be dismantled to see or to check whatever might have gone wrong inside. So I got to replace this whole unit, because it doesn't come as a single unit, that particular button. The whole right side switch gear has to be replaced for that, so I have to do that. Don't have any other option. And also the self button gets stuck at times. I mean, when I operate it, sometimes, I mean, it has happened 4 or 5 times, not more than that. So no point breaking my hair on that. I would go for a replacement. And of course, I won't be getting a warranty on that. I don't know whether that is even covered under warranty or not, but even if it is, I won't be getting it, since I skipped my second free service, and also I do a lot of things on my bike by myself. So that's why I won't be getting the warranty of it. It should not cost more than 1,000 rupees. So I have to check with the service center whether the part is available or not, and if it is, then I have to buy it and I have to install it. So that's one thing. And yep, there are a couple of other additions which would be made to this motorcycle. Like I am planning to install a custom made crash guard for this CB350. There is a local outlet which has opened up over here in Kolkata. I mean, people who stay in Kolkata and people who are into modifying their bikes for tours and travels and all such things, they might be knowing this particular place called the Chain Gang. I mean, they are a pretty good place. I mean, passionate people, they work over there, and they build your motorcycle, custom make your motorcycle. I mean, they do all those top rack and saddle stay and the crash guard and everything. They have a complete garage kind of a place somewhere nearby. So I had already contacted them. I went to them, and they had already taken all the measurements and everything. The piece is actually ready. Only the finishing part is left. They would finish it and they would, do a proper powder coating and everything before they deliver it to me. I mean, before they install it on the motorcycle. So, yep, that's one thing which is happening to this motorcycle, and I'm very happy about it. And most probably, I would be, shifting the auxiliary light to the crash bar. Few people just love honking, they just love honking. Just like this particular car. Nonetheless, different kind of people in this world. We all have to live together. So, no point complaining. So yep, that is one thing which is happening to this motorcycle, that particular crash guard. And also I might shift the fog light from the front to those crash guards. I have to check whether it would be a better place to keep the fog lights in. So yep, that's another thing which is happening. Another thing which I got to share with you all, that is, my motorcycle is also having some heating issues. I mean, I would not like to call it an issue, but still it is heating up a tad bit more than it used to. Now see, mechanically there is nothing wrong with the motorcycle. It is running absolutely fine as it used to all the time. What I basically feel is it is the weather. I mean, weather and something to do with the engine oil, the blood of the engine. So what I have thought is I would be switching to a different engine oil altogether, just to check whether it keeps the engine cooler or not. And of course the other parameters of an engine oil should also meet my expectation, like the smoothness of the motorcycle, the slick gear shifting which is there at the moment with this present stock Honda throttle full synthetic engine oil. So I have to check that, and of course I have to go up a notch and use a 10W40 grade engine oil from 10W30. Most probably I would be going with a Motul 300V 10W40 full synthetic, the green one, so most probably I would be going with that. And of course there would be videos up for that as well, as I would be changing the engine oil and all such stuff. Also I would be changing the brake oil for this motorcycle. Now see guys, it's a very debatable topic regarding brake oil, that after how many kilometers you should or after how much of time you should change the brake oil of your motorcycle. So I would be covering a whole topic regarding that, that when should you change the brake oil of your motorcycle, which brake oil should you use in your motorcycle for best results, and all such stuffs. I would be making a dedicated video on that very very soon. My brake pads are due for replacement. It's nearly at the end of the pad surface, so soon I would be getting the new brake pads. And once I get my hands on the brake pads, so I would be replacing the brake pads, and while replacing them I would be covering this particular topic of brake fluid replacement. And of course I would also show the procedure of brake bleeding. These two topics will be together because they go hand in hand, replacing the brake oil. At the same time, it would be easy for me to demonstrate the procedure of bleeding brake oil in your motorcycle. I mean, bleeding the brakes. So those are a couple of things which are going to happen very very soon. And I hope you like my videos, guys. I put in a lot of effort in making them, and a lot of thought and a lot of energy goes into making each and every video for y'all, and of course for documenting them as well, because these are spending time with my motorcycle, knowing it, and then gathering all this knowledge and experience has been my hobby since my childhood, and also kind of a passion for me to work on my motorcycle by myself, learning all these things. And doing them, learning them is one thing, and to be passionate about doing it by yourself is a completely different story altogether. So I don't have the theory, guys. I have never been to any automobile courses or something, automobile engineering courses, but yes, I have a certain amount of experience which is enough for me to work on my motorcycle. So I have that level of confidence of doing it by myself, so that's why I do it myself, and I share the things that I do. So of course that is there. So please do let me know in the comments, guys, how I could improve and what all I could do so that y'all like the videos more. So yep, that's it, guys. That's it for this video. I just had to share all these information with y'all, that what is going on and what is about to happen to this motorcycle, and what's coming up in my upcoming vlogs. So please stay tuned for all such informative stuffs coming up, and please do take good care of yourself, guys. It's a lovely day today over here in Kolkata, and stay hydrated, guys. Stay happy in life, ride hard, and ride extremely safe. Okay, see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.